Hi, hello. Welcome to People and Culture. Word for the day. Today's word is grievance. Warm welcome from HR Vidyalaya Corporate Services LLP and Center for Organizational Development Excellence and Strategy. Quotes. Ladies and gentlemen, today's word grievance. We are only going to see the definition and how it is considered in a workplace. We are not going to see the further details like grievance redressal mechanism, what is the grievance procedure, how to form a grievance redressal committee, what are the duties of grievance redressal committee, what happens, what is the recommendation, things like that. Those are all a different area that we are not going to see today. We'll see what actually is grievance. The dictionary meaning is a perceived non-fulfillment of one's expectations. Like, I assume that this is not correct for me, this is not good for me. So I expect something, but it is not happening from the workplace, the organization where I am working. Any real or fictional feeling. So it may be genuine, or maybe I would have thought something different, and it is not happening to me. So in such cases also, I feel that it is a grievance. But maybe I can raise, but the management will clarify that it is not a grievance. So any real or fictional feeling of personal injustice which a workman has concerning his employment relationship. So it's like from the place where he starts and go and perform his duty, her duty, and until such time he comes back, things like that. So at work, it can be related to monetarily wages, overtime increment, like wages less paid, or maybe unlawful deduction, some fine is there, or I applied for leave, but the leave was not considered, and the absence were marked, and wages were not correct, calculation is not correct. Overtime I did, but it was not there. The overtime hours are no not properly corrected, computed, things like that. Increment should have been given, which is not given. I was told that it will be 6% increment, but only I get only 4%. Or maybe I was assured, maybe in particular month increment will be given, but I was not given increment. Things like that. It's monetary condition of work. So during my in job performance, which something is not given. So like infrastructure was not provided, poor working conditions. And tools, the necessary tools were not given to me, maybe whether in a manufacturing facility, or no, I'm working in an office where mobile phone is not provided, or to call my customer client, a telephone is not provided. Desktop is provided, but I need a laptop, well, because I was going to a field office where I could not able to contact to my client, things like that, not able to receive my mails. I am not getting a meeting room. I have to call, from the workplace, which is very difficult and noisy area. So many things like, no, these are all working condition which is not easy for me to perform my job. So I can raise it. It may be a real one. A leave. No, I applied for leave. I'm not getting approved, or maybe I apply, but I am not getting. But my colleague, which is not genuine, I may feel that no, it is called perceived or imaginary. The other person is getting, I am not getting, things like that. So those things, leave, transfer. I requested for a transfer, but I'm not getting a transfer, but other persons are getting, or whether other person is getting or not, I have to get, I am not getting. Training, I may need a training to enhance my skills, but I'm not getting. I was requesting for it, but it is not being provided to me. I was not sent for on the job training, many things. Promotion, seniority, job assignment. So promotion, it is due for me, but it is not promoted. Somebody else was promoted, or maybe I may feel that in a promotion where I was looking for, there is a new recruitment from outside. Somebody was recruited, so it's a grievance for me. My seniority is not considered for my increment or my promotion or the training, things like that. And the job assignment. So I was expecting something, such job assignment or to lead a project, things like that, which was not given to me. This thing. And sometimes termination of service, I may feel that aggrieved. So it is not correct. So why I was terminated? It is not my fault. Somebody else fault, or maybe it's not approved one, and principle of natural justice is not there, but I was terminated, so it was a grievance, things like that. Second point, it can be genuine or misinterpretation of company policy. So I was provided with a laptop or I was provided with a company vehicle, so I misuse it for a personal use, things like that. Later, HR or the senior management found it to fault and they're issuing a notice to me, things like that. So I assume in a different way, misinterpretation of policy. It may be only useful for the purpose of official work, but I use it for personal work also. Sometimes it may be due to third one. Sometimes it may be due to attitude of supervisor and manager, reporting manager. So the attitude, the supervisor or manager is shouting at me or not providing the right job, or the shift what I am asking they are not giving. I ask for a overtime, they are not giving. Or sometimes I don't ask for a overtime, they are giving me overtime. A leave applied, it's not given. Assessment not done, many things. So wherever there is a relationship between the supervisor and the workman, or the reporting manager and the workman, it is not good. Fourth point, it may also be about unhygienic working condition. So it's like workplace is not clean, or workplace is not, no, that's what I said. I was a customer service person, but the place where I was working, it's a more so noisy area. So many other things. Not only the workplace, the washroom by I use, or no, I legally I need to be provided with um, a chair or a stool, a bench to rest for in equal interval. It's as per the labor law. It is required. In many states it is there, but I was not provided with that, and I was not provided with the right PPE. Canteen facility is not good, washing room facilities, locker is not provided, so many other things. It can be due to poor infrastructure available to workmen to perform duty. That's what. So the right tools for me to do. So I may require a mechanized tool, but I was provided a manual tool, very heavy, and no workplace. As I told you, no, maybe in the place of laptop they issue a desktop, and the network internet provided power is not there. So many other things like no, when I work in an organization, like not right laboratories available to research and to make so many things. I can list down. So these are all called grievance, where I, as a person performing duty in an organization, it is not limited to workman. Even employee can, raise a grievance. There will be a process, there will be a committee, and due with a due procedure, it will be handled by the grievance redressal committee, and the management will take action. Okay, thank you very much for listening to the grievance word for today, 9th November. Thanks from Center for Organizational Development Excellence and Strategy course and HR Vidyalaya Corporate Services LLP. Anandan Subramaniam signing off. Thank you very much.